Hi everyone, my name is Lucas. I'm the founder and CEO of Affyn, and welcome to BPX. So Affyn is a mobile play-to-earn metaverse where everything our users earn in the virtual world, they can also utilize in the real world. So think of it like Pokemon Go, right? Okay, but we are adding an entire play-to-earn economy within the game. Okay, inside Affyn, there is a virtual world called Nexus. Right? So inside Nexus, alright, it's mapped to the real world. Alright, but it's a whole utopian world that is very beautiful. It has utopian buildings, it has different characters, of what we call buddies. So players coming into this world, they can discover these new creatures, they can capture them, they can train them, they can groom them. So these buddies help you earn when you do quests, activities, etc. etc. So the more you groom these buddies, right, okay, the more valuable they can become. Most games, right, okay, you can train so much until level 100, level 1000 or whatever, right, okay, but eventually that character doesn't really belong to you. When they decided to take the game away, the characters that you work, all your blood, sweat and tears, right, it's all gone together with the game, right? But in Nexus World, it's very different. When you spend all the time, money and effort to train up your buddy, right, okay, you are the official owner of that character. That character stays with you. It can be transferable to other games of different genres. It could be a war game, you can bring it over. Alright, and whatever attributes you built in the Nexus world, it can be the same thing in another game. Yeah, so this all shows that you are the sole official own. You have full control, full ownership of the character that you train inside Nexus world. The key is players can earn by having fun with their friends and family. So whatever they earn inside the metaverse, right, okay, they can use in the real world. They can use it to go on vacation trips, they can go in for dining, shopping, entertainment, activities, etc. etc. So there's so much buzzword about this term metaverse, right, okay, but what sets Affyn apart from most metaverse, right, it's actually the play-to-earn economy. Right? And of course, when we talk about play-to-earn, it's a relatively new concept and there are many new up-and-coming games in the play-to-earn category, right? But what sets us apart from all these play-to-earn games, right, is that ours is mobile geolocation based, where most of them play virtual and connect with friends virtually. Ours, we connect with friends physically. At the same time, okay, most of these games are only targeting gamers, whereas what we are really targeting, it's everybody, the mainstream adoption, because we are more than just a game. We are building a platform that revolves around people's lifestyle. So most of the other metaverse, right, when you earn the rewards, okay, you can only use for whatever is inside their game or their virtual world. You can use it to buy character skins, buy avatars, maybe buy land. So, but the thing is, players still need to spend in the real world. People also need to pay for rent, expenses, food in the real world, right? So what do? They actually have to sell their rewards. So what we want our players to do, right, okay, it's to have the rewards earned to not only be used in the metaverse, but they can also use in the real world. So there's a lot of value to our rewards earned. So this will encourage players to play even more. The harder they play in the world, in the metaverse, the more they can enjoy in the real world. So what's coming next into 2022, right, is that our people who are excited about the game, they can pre-purchase, okay, some of the NFT characters of what we call buddies. So each buddy has different unique abilities and attributes. So we are going to allow them to pre-purchase some of them. But at the same time, many of them are excited about purchasing land, alright, in the metaverse. So some want to own land in their hometown, some want to own land in the prime locations such as the 7 Wonders of the world. Some people want to buy the Eiffel Tower area. So a lot of people are actually purchasing, Affyn rewards right now, alright, so that they can be prepared to buy the land when we open up. So that's what's coming in 2022. Hi everyone, my name is Lucas. I'm the founder and CEO of Affyn, and I welcome you to join us on this journey and have more fun together. So what makes us unique and different is that if you look at most blockchain metaverses, right, players are all connecting with their friends all virtually. And whereas what we are doing, right, we are creating something that brings people together and where friends and family connect together physically and have fun together. Because Affyn is short for affinity, and our vision is to really bring people together, and that's why our tagline is called More Fun Together. So that is one key thing that makes us very different from everyone else. And the second thing that makes us very special and unique is that all the earnings that our players earn in the virtual world, they can also use in the real world. And this is almost unseen in the industry. So think of Pokemon Go, right? Where people through mobile and geolocation, they go and play the game, right? But this time players can monetize their experiences. So this creates a closed loop economy between both worlds. Because most of the time, all the earnings people can earn in the game, right? They can only use within the game itself. And if people want to spend on rental, pay for food, pay for expenses, what can they do? They only can sell, right? Because they can't use in the real world. So what makes us very special is we are creating something that people can spend and utilize in the real world. And if this happens, right, we will be able to lead the entire industry into mainstream adoption. And that is what is our goal and ambition. So all this while, many people have asked us what is our secret formula to raising that 20 million US dollars. And for me, looking back, all we did was we were really excited and determined, right, to make this work, because we were confident in our plan and we were excited of our vision, that we were just out there to look for the right partners, and we were just looking for that one domino that will create that viral effect. So initially our plan was to build a alpha first, right? A product first, then we go and fundraise. But again, business is really about timing. And when Mark Zuckerberg actually made the announcement in July that they're going to enter into the virtual metaverse, for us, we knew that the timing, we have to catch it. And we already anticipated that Q4 was going to be huge on the metaverses. So that's why it was a crunch time. We took 5 weeks to actually pivoted. We went into fundraising campaign first, and in the 4 months, right, we really blitz our way to actually make that fundraise happen. So our key philosophy is to add value to people's lives, right? Because we always believe that when you chase money, when you chase the short-term profit gains, that's always going to be very short-term, and that's majority of the industry, right? But we always believe that when we chase impact, right, the money will actually follow us. So that's where we really are heading. And of course, with this direction, it actually shunned away a lot of investors, because they don't see money in the short term, right? But when we really focus on this long enough, we were able to attract the right people to join us as we really build something great for the long term. So there's no secret to it. It was just going out there to share and share and share and share. And we found one of the VC who was influential enough, who believed in our vision, and he invested in us. And he started to share this with other VC, because they are all connected together, right? And then when they come and checked us out, right? They like our concept, they like our vision, and they also invested in us, and they also go and share with others, right? So this created a whole network effect among all the VCs. And of course, there are some who invested in us, some who didn't invest in us. But one thing was for sure, they knew about us, they know who we are. The first few people who believe in us changed everything, because it changed the belief of not just me, but the whole team around us. And it gave us that momentum to push forward to attract more people. And everybody was talking about us. So that's why everyone was subscribed. They were all asking us, can we buy into you? Can we invest into you? We were being chased, In fact, in the beginning, we were chasing people. But after that, we were being chased. And coming into the pre-sale round, we were quite surprised and amazed and impressed that we managed to raise 10.4 million US dollars in under 60 hours during our pre-sale round. So I would say that was really pretty impressive. That was end December that time. But it's really, how much do you believe in your project, and how much do you believe in your vision? Is it just to make money, or do you really want to impact the world? So for us, we have never believed in chasing money, because when you chase money, money run away, right? But we always believe in chasing impact. We want to add value to people's lives. And when you do this, right, the money will come find you, the money will come and follow you, the money will come and chase you. So I would say that the secret formula, it's really to believe your project enough to really go out there to share with others. Be proud of what you have, be proud of what you believe, and focus on making an impact rather than trying to make a profit, right? When you focus on making impact, just focus on really adding value to people's life, one person at a time, and eventually it will change the world. And when you do this, right, okay, the money, the people will all start chasing after you. So for us, right, one of the things that make us really successful, it's I would think our past success is really based on we managed to raise $20 million within 4 months. Now, in the beginning, it was really tough, you see, because when we first shared this idea with people, many people didn't believe in us. They felt that our project was too ambitious. They felt that, wow, you want to raise $20 million, it's crazy. So many of them actually say that we were unrealistic, but we still kept on sharing the whole idea because I personally believe that when you share a good idea long enough, it will eventually fall on the right people. When we started this idea, we knew this cannot be done with a few of us only. We need a team of highly experienced professionals. So that's why the whole direction was really to raise funds first and then hire the right people to actually execute. Because there are tons of talented people all around this world, but to find people who are not just capable but have the right values is a huge challenge that we have to sift through so many candidates and to really find that one. So we are very proud that we are able to get in all these people who really believe in this vision with us, who really here to build from the heart. And what we also have to do, right, is to really protect that culture, because all it takes is one black sheep. It will destroy the whole culture and all the foundation that we built. So that's why we are extra careful and we pay a lot of attention in building the right team and finding the right people. So when it comes to building community, right, okay, you must understand that what people really truly want, right, it's anticipation. So for us, we were able to really let people know of our ambition. And in the beginning, many people were skeptical about, oh, your project is too ambitious. But for us, we know, yes, it's ambitious, but we knew how to get there. And we didn't let the criticism, the naysayers deter us from our goals and our vision. And we just focused on it, and we kept sharing about it. So with this, with this belief and this certainty that we have, that anticipation that community want, they are excited about it, they want to be part of it. So when they are part of it, right, they are all part of this bigger story of us building something great together. And that is how you attract the right people who believe in us coming in. Despite market condition, the community is still very excited and supportive of us, because for us, we always believe in building things for the long term, and we are not stopping. The market condition did not change our plans or deter our direction. We are still building, we are still excited, nothing has changed, we are still on track. In fact, we are doing even better than what we expected. Now, one of our key values of what we intend to do, right, it's to never over-promise. We always under-promise and over-deliver. And that's why they trust us. We are transparent, we are authentic, and that's why they still believe in us despite market condition. And not only that, not just the community, the team within are also excited, right? There's a lot of momentum, there's a lot of progression that's happening. Now, moving forward, we are really excited about all our milestones that are upcoming, and most particularly our upcoming one, that is our NFT sale on 6th of July. So these are our Generation 0 edition buddies that we are going to launch. So this is the very first set of NFTs that we're going to sell, and there are only going to be 400 of them only. Now, what makes them very valuable, right, is unlike most NFTs where you can only use it and see, to admire, right? Our NFTs can be also integrated in all the metaverses that we are going to launch. That's one thing. The second thing, right, is because these buddies, right, okay, there is a Generation 0 stamp on each and every one of them. Now, I'll give you an example to give you reference. Take for example, Pokemon cards, right? For example, a Charizard foil card, it costs a couple of $100, right? If you buy a Charizard card. But there are some Charizard cards, right, that has the first edition symbol on that card. It's a black mark over there, right? And if there is a black mark, that symbol that says first edition, one Charizard card recently sold at $420,000 US. And why? Because of the rarity. There are only 107 of them ever printed in the world. So we are really excited about upcoming Gen 0 NFT sale this coming 6th of July. And join us in our Affyn official Telegram channel for more information and see if you are lucky enough to be one of our Gen 0 buddy holder. And get ready for an exciting second half of 2022 together.